Okay, sorry about that. Welcome back to the review. Sorry, I had a fog call. All right, back to the review. We're on chapter 5, page 134. There's going to be a question on Class K fires. They're going to want to know, I believe, what it consists of. And just remember, it consists of vegetable, animal fats, or oils, basically, kitchen, oil, stuff like that. Just read up on that on page 134. Okay. Um, hmm. There is going to be a question on what are the signs of a flashover. I'm not really sure what they are actually. You could check that out on page 137. They talk about flashovers, and they're also going to talk about characteristics of a backdraft. And just remember, it's like the pigment of the window, turbulent smokes, yellowish, ugly yellowish smoke on the window containing sulfur compounds. Okay, so that's on page 140. All right, continuing on. Let's see. On page 148, flammability limits and flashovers. Look over the two definitions on page 148. I believe the question is flammability limits, and you just have to recognize the word flammability limits, and then you could actually just put that down. I believe there's a couple of words that actually are not in the vocabulary, but just remember flammability limits and what it is. Remember the what are the signs of a flashover. Continuing on, page 157. 157. Know what a Type 1 construction is. Know that it is fire resistant. Okay, so know basically your construction types, all five of them. But just remember also the first one. That's the most important one because that's the answer to the question. Okay. Moving along. Moving along to 168. Know what a trust is and know how strong it is. Know where the links to a trust is and how it could fail. It fails at the connections. Um, also, um, also remember that what happens with metal when it is got to a point of like 1,000 degrees, I believe. I'm not sure. It elongates, so it stretches out. It doesn't crack. It doesn't do anything else. That's those are things that's on the truss. That's on page 168. On 169, there is a load-bearing wall. Know what a load-bearing wall is. Know that it supports a portion of both building weights, the dead load and the contents. Okay. Moving along. Okay, on page 183, know what a Class D fire is. Know that is when metal catches on fire. 184, on page 184, know that what does 1 dash A contains. Just know that it's an equivalent to 1.25 gallons of water. Also know what yeah, just know that just that section where it says Class A and Class B fire extinguishers, know how much water it could contain. So just know what 1-A is. Okay, moving along. On page 2, 219, know what a halogen bar is. Know what all the parts of it, what it does, what it fries, what's the opposite of what contains as a married couple set of irons. Know that it's a flathead axe. But also know the parts of the halogen, which is the pick, the adze, and the fork. Um, on page 232, closet hook. Know that that's like a small tool that you could use in a confined area. It is a closet hook, a type of pipe pole intended for the use in a tight space, commonly 2 to 4 feet in length. So it's a very small tool. That's one of your smaller tools. Closet hook, page 232. All right. On page 246, know how to clean your rescue rope. Okay, so know how to clean your rope. Basically, you have to use mild soap and water. All right. Okay, they're gonna have a picture of this. I don't know if you can see it, Oop. But you have to know what a bite is. The top one right there. Okay, that is on page 149. You know what a bite is. They're going to show you that picture and they want you to know what it is. Let's see. That's on page 149 again. Know what a sheep or beck and bend is. Know that it's when you tie two ropes or two chains together, one with greater strength than the other. Know what it's called, a sheep or beck and bend. That's on page 262. So far we hit around maybe 20 questions. And let's keep on going. Actually, we're going to take a break right there. That is chapters, I believe, 5 through 10. All right. See you in the next video.